From Hendrix Classics and Company, Year of the Tiger. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SparkerGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. We have a brand new shave soap, aftershave splash, and EDP in the Shave Den, courtesy of Pete Hendrix and Hendrix Classics and Company. Thank you very, very much. Let's get right to it. This is a great scent, an awesome looking label, and a marvelous performing shaving soap. Here it is right here. Year of the Tiger. Check that out. This is awesome. An awesome, awesome scent. Oh, yeah, we've got some information here that we're going to share with you. Also, a terrific legend that also pairs up with this release. Really, really terrific. Check it out. Year of the Tiger is inspired by Yasomatto's Black Afgano, a fragrance for both men and women. In the old legends of the Chinese Zodiac, Nián, the mighty protective tiger of the year, was said to roam the borders between the mortal world and the realm of storms. One night, as a traveler crossed a mountain pass, a furious thunderhead split open above him, hurling a lightning bolt straight toward his heart. With a roar that shook the clouds themselves, Nián leapt from the shadows and slashed the sky, cleaving the bolt in two with a single luminous claw. The man lived, but the tiger's talon was forever changed, glowing a brilliant, breathtaking shade of red. Nián loved the color so deeply that he wished to share it with humankind, and so he gifted the world the madder plant, its roots holding the very hue of his transformed claw. For 5,000 years, people have used that color with joy, never knowing its origin came from a guardian tiger who once split lightning to save a life. That is awesome. Wow. You can read that on their product page. Really, really terrific. Let me give you the scent profile here. Top notes are cannabis, green notes, davana, saffron, and thyme. Middle notes are resins, woodsy notes, tobacco, coffee, cinnamon, violet, and raspberry. Base notes are arborwood, oud, incense, amber, animal notes, guaiac wood, musk, tonka, cedar, gurjan, balsam, ambroxan, and vanilla. Boy, this is a terrific, terrific scent. And there's a wonderful complexity to it that all melds together perfectly. I mentioned this on the Monday morning mailbag that this is perfect for an evening night out. Oh, this is terrific. And again, the label art is just awesome. These great metallic labels it just resonates in the shave den. It looks great on the counter. I love the artwork. I love the entire color theme to it. It's just terrific. And speaking of color theme, we're going to try to use everything here in the shave den to match this color theme here, starting with our razor. Our razor is going to be the Goodfellas Smile Valinor razor. We've used this before, and you can see that the whole brass aluminum kind of thing, it really matches up well with that label, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we're going to use for the shave. We're also going to use our Yankee Starry Night shaving brush because this side of it kind of matches up with the color scheme of the label art right there. I know this side doesn't, but this side does. We'll try to keep that side close to the camera. We're also going to be using our Boom Lather shaving bowl because it has that same kind of goldish orange kind of a pattern going on there. Okay, close enough. Yeah, okay. These are still available. You can get them up online. We'll have a link to them. Boom Lather. But again, kind of reminded me of the artwork of the Year of the Tiger. We're also going to do a pre-shave wash. No pre-shave lather because we want Year of the Tiger to do all the talking there. We're also going to finish up with this wonderful Year of the Tiger aftershave splash. Again, a big thank you to Pete Hendrix. And Pete and Hendrix Classics and Company also very, very kindly and generously sent along the EDP. We are going to use this as well because the scent is just marvelous. All you have to do is uncap it, spray a little bit on, and you're good to go. Yeah, that is marvelous. Again, a marvelous, marvelous scent. Perfect for an evening night out. Any kind of really festive occasion. Really, really terrific. That's what we got going on right now. You know what? We're going to use a, let me see what kind of blades we have here. I haven't really decided on a blade. You know what? Let's use this one right here. We've used these before. We're going to use them again. King C Gillette. Right there. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking the lion is the king of the forest, but you know, the tiger is a kind of a close second. So we'll use a King C Gillette razor blade right there. How about that? All right. So that's what we got going on. We're going to put some hot water in the shaving bowl. We're going to put some hot water over the ear of the tiger shave soap. We're going to do our pre-shave. We're going to do our pre-shave wash, and then I'll see you on the other side for building the lather and having this shave. So hang in there with me. Okay, we've got our pre-shave wash all done, and we used Nivea Men Maximum Hydration Deep Cleaning Face Scrub. That's what we used for our pre-shave wash. We'll set that aside there. We've got this hot water in the Boom Lather shaving bowl. We're going to dump that out. We're also going to dump out the hot water on top of the shave soap, the Year of the Tiger shave soap. Here's our brush right here, okay? Making sure to hold those that color scheme towards the camera. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that all the while, but you can see that it's got a color scheme right there that kind of matches up with our shave soap. And boy, oh boy, oh, that's a great scent. Man, is this a good scent. Wow, like this. It's got a real nice, manly kind of vibe going on. And I understand it's inspired by this Yasomatto's, Yasomatto's Black Afgano. Yeah, Yasomatto's Black Afgano. My apologies, Yasomatto Black Afgano. And, you know, for men and women, but this is a guy's scent. I'm telling you, this is a great scent. And look at this wonderful brush load I'm getting here already. Look at that beautiful cream building up on the inner rim there. Yeah, I think we got it. Yeah, that's terrific. All right, here we go. Going to go ahead and start building our lather here. The Hendrix Classics and Company's shave soaps have marvelous, marvelous performance. Really, really terrific. And we're going to need a little bit of water here. Oh, I really was generous with the water there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Man, I don't think I need any more water. I wanted to go for a little bit, accidentally dipped it in a little too much, but that really is to my benefit because it is building heaps and heaps of lather. My gosh, I got lucky. You know, you want to dip it in a little bit at a time. Man, I mean, this soap is just responding. Man, oh man. That is marvelous. I don't know if you can see that. Look at what I got already. Wow. You know what? I probably, my dip in the water was probably the equivalent of maybe 3 smaller dips. And I did it all at once. And it's just exploding. This is lathering up so quickly. My gosh, this is great. Check that out. Boom, lather already. My gosh, we're going to go ahead and paint that on. Now, I forgot to tell you, I have 2 days worth of beard growth here. I don't know if you can see that right there. We'll zoom in so you can see the 2 days worth of beard growth, okay? See it right there? Okay. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and shave that off. I've already installed the razor blade because I want to move the video along here. So, and you've seen me use the Valinor razor before on camera. We used it with a review for, what was it again? I think it was well, we've used it again. We'll do a search and we'll get it for you. But it's a great, I think it's root beer scented shave soap, which was great. Oh man, look at this lather. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. 2 days, about two and a half days worth of beard growth. Just great coverage. Really nice feel on the skin. My gosh, this is great. And look how much I have here. I'm scraping off with a brush here. Look at that. Wow. Probably could have backed off on the number of turns I did when loading the shaving brush, but man, you know what? I could even just dip the brush in a little bit. If I want to add a little bit of water, I could do that too. And you know what? Here, I'll show you. You can layer that really nicely. Look at that. Look at that. It just responds to water. It seems like it easily adjusts to any amount of water you add to this. If you think you add a little bit too much water like I did, just agitate that. Just go ahead and work that soap into the water, and it still comes out perfect. It really is amazing. It really is. All right, the King C Gillette razor blade is already installed. There it is right there, balance and alignment spot on. End tabs are enclosed on the razor head. Beautiful razor, love this. And again, kind of matches the artwork of the Year of the Dragon there, huh? How about that? That's terrific. Let me drain this sink a little bit here while we heat up this razor under some hot water. All right. Just like that. And let's go a little more when that water heats up a little more. Okay, that's great. All right, 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Beautiful glide and slickness. Absolutely beautiful. Really terrific. Exceptional. This razor has some wonderful efficiency, and it has a wonderful mild feel to it. Recommended by viewer Jamie Horn. Jamie, thank you very much again. Look at that residual slickness to allow me to buff the chin like that. Wow, that's marvelous. And again, great residual slickness to allow me to get that little bit of a soul patch that I really don't like to have. Just cleans it away. No problem at all. Man, oh man, I probably got about a good, I would say 85% here on the upper lip. I could probably do a little bit of buffing there, but we're going to go ahead and leave that for the second pass. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. That was a nice first pass, and we have, I would say we're right there, stepping through the doorway of being in socially acceptable shave territory. I mean, 2 days worth of beard growth, two and a half days, something like that. This is really an exceptional first pass. It feels great. I could run out the door if I wanted to, no doubt about it. We've added some extra water to the skin here during the rinse, so we're going to paint this lather on, and I'll show you, and you'll see how it responds to that little bit of excess water, and not a problem at all. Look at that. It stays rich and creamy and silky. Feels great on the skin. Again, another wonderful quality of Hendrix Classics and Company's shave soaps is they feel so great on the skin. There's just this marvelous, marvelous, creamy, yogurty, silky feel on the skin. And now that I have the majority of that whisker knocked down, you get a little closer contact of the lather to the skin and can really appreciate all the wonderful ingredients that go into their shave soaps. Really feels great. I mean, I'm loading up here because it feels so great on the skin. No doubt about it. Look at that. Wow. I just like to layer that lather on. Look at that. That's more. Look how much I have here, and I still have so much in the bowl. My gosh, I mean, there are just heaps and heaps of lather here. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I have there. I have enough for 2 more passes. No kidding. Easily 2 more passes. Okay, speaking of passes, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. And again, that residual slickness just kicks in. Marvelous. It's just marvelous. Usually when you do the traditional wet shave, and I tell this to all beginners, once you shave an area away, like right here, shave this area away, okay, leave it alone, and go on to the next area that has lather. That's the way to do it. Now, there are times after you gain some experience, you learn to gauge the residual slickness that's left behind by some of these great, great artisan shave soaps. And Hendrix Classics and Company is one that has that, where you can kind of guess a little bit. You can not guess, you can feel. That's the word. You can feel that it has that residual slickness there. You still get that little bit of slickness that's left behind that gives you a great element of protection so that you're not going to irritate your skin or catch a nick or a cut, because there's this wonderful residual slickness there. That's what Hendrix Classics and Company's shave soaps have. Just some great residual slickness. Just like that. Wow. Really terrific. I mean, the lather has some wonderful slickness and glide. And once you remove the majority of the lather, there's still a nice little layer of residual slickness left behind. And that comes to your aid if you want to do a little buffing, a little touch-up. Rule of thumb is to get some lather. If you want to do a little touch-up, put some fresh lather on there, so you know that you've got the correct amount of protection there. All right. So I'm just going to do the upper lip just a little bit, just a little more touch-up, and boy, look how much heaps and heaps of lather. Wow. Man, marvelous, 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 marvelous. Great protection, great slickness, wonderful glide. Second pass done. Let's rinse. The shave is done, and it's a BBS finish, no doubt about it. All right, we're going to do our final rinse routine. Warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block, so hang in there with me. Marvelous, marvelous rinse routine. That cold water rinse was absolutely wonderful. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wonderful, wonderful shave. Really, really terrific. Just felt great. Man, I feel alive again. Great, great finish. Really terrific. BBS finish, no doubt about it. Here's the solid alum block. We're going to run this under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get. All right, here we go. Oh, that is smooth and as cool as an ice cube. That is wonderful. No stinging, no zinging at all. What a great shave. Oh, wow. This lather, this shave soap, great protection, wonderful glide, wonderful slickness. And again, I mean, no nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Absolutely fantastic. I had a little blemish right here. Skipped right over it. I mean, I didn't even notice it until now. Oh yeah, I forgot that that was there. Wow, really, really terrific. And let me show you the lather here. I don't believe I splashed any in the bowl. I mean, look what I got here. Look at what I got here. Look at these peaks. Look at that right there. Look at that. I mean, I could add a little bit more water to this, and it's just going to respond. I've got enough here for another 2 passes. No kidding. This is really marvelous, marvelous shave soap. Great, makes a great, great lather. Really, really terrific. All right, let's go ahead and finish it off with the aftershave and the EDP. Here's the aftershave right now. I haven't opened it up yet. You and I are going to open it up together. First time. Here we go. There it is. Cracking open. All right. All right. Let's get that little ring. Okay. All right. Well, the ring is going to stay. Oh, there we go. Okay. We'll let the ring stay on the neck of the bottle there. Okay. Like that. Like that. Oh, man, that's great. I don't know if this has alcohol in it, does it? I don't know. Let me see here. Ingredients: water, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol. So we're going to use the Jimmy V method. I don't think it has to be. I don't think I have to shake this, but I am going to shake it a little bit just to be on the safe side. I'm not entirely sure. First time I'm using it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go ahead and. Oh yeah, this is great. We're going to use the Jimmy V method. We're going to just let that evaporate. We'll let that alcohol evaporate a little bit, and then we'll slap on nothing but the good stuff. Just let that scent emerge. Oh, yeah. There it is. Wow, that's great. That feels great on the skin, too. Wow. All right. Great, great shave, but we have one more thing to add to this shave, and that is the EDP. Now, as I recall, there are 2 ways you can apply this. Comment below and let me know. The one way that I've always done it is you spray it in the air and let it fall and you walk through it. That way it doesn't overwhelm you. Or you could just spray a little bit here around your neck here. I'm going to use the latter. I'm just going to spray a little bit here. There. Like this. That's enough. That's enough. Just a little misting right there around my neck and kind of around the behind the ears a little bit, that sort of thing. Not a lot. Couple of sprays at a distance. At a distance, so it's not really laying a huge amount on there. And again, the other way that I learned years ago was to spray it in the air, and as it settles, walk through it, and it kind of just hit your skin and maybe some of your clothing, that sort of thing, before you walk out the door for an evening night out. That way it doesn't overwhelm, really, really complements your attire and how you're dressed, and kind of lets that shave stay with you a little bit longer. Really, really terrific. And that was the right amount. Does not overwhelm, will not walk into the room before you do. Yeah, this was terrific. All right, second clap. Great, great shave. Wow. Terrific, terrific scent. Wonderful performance. Great labels. Looks great in the shave den. My gosh. Pete Hendrix and Hendrix Classics and Company. Knocking it out of the park. Touching all the bases. Grand slam with a really, really terrific, terrific shave soap. Year of the Tiger. Give this one a look, folks. This is something you'll want to have in your shave den. Again, my thanks to Pete Hendrix and everyone at Hendrix Classics and Company for very kindly sending this one along the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Let me get the aftershave. Hang on. Let me put the cap back on. Right here. All right. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.